Today we're taking a look at a Lightsaber Immersion blender. So this is by Uncanny Brands, and as a disclaimer, Uncanny Brands did send me these blenders for free in order to review, so thank you very much for that. Now if you're a smoothie fan or soup fan, you probably like blenders, immersion blenders, this type of thing. So let's take a bit of a closer look at this Star Wars themed, this lightsaber themed immersion blender. So they have two kind of hilt styles you can see. On the left is the Darth Vader one, and the one here is an Anakin Skywalker one. So it's more or less modeled after the movie lightsabers, although it's certainly not like screen accurate or anything. It just sort of has a general kind of lightsabery vibe to it. And then the blade of the lightsaber is kind of this immersion blender section. So this is a detachable stainless steel shaft. And so you just kind of unscrew it like that. And then when you attach it, you just kind of screw it in until it clicks into place. So that's how you know that it's installed properly. Now the hilt part of the blender, this is made of plastic. So it's this plastic material that has, kind of a metallic covering to it to make it look more lightsabery. And then at the bottom, there's kind of this rubbery grip section, where the lightsaber grips are, but it also helps you kind of grip the blender as you're using it. Here is the on-off switch, and then finally on the bottom, in the pommel section, you can kind of rotate it to adjust the speed, so it is a variable speed blender. If you turn it to the left, it's slower. If you turn it to the right, it's faster. So that's just kind of basically what this looks like, and kind of the features of the blender and all of that. And I will demo it briefly in just a moment. Of course, this is a blender. It's not a toy, even though it is a lightsaber. It's just meant to look kind of cool and be Star Wars themed. So you can see that these two hilts, they even have sort of a different pattern to them. The Darth Vader one has quite a bit more dark, stuff added. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to plug this in. All right, and so we'll see the blender in action. So here's the button. You can kind of hear that. Now it's on the high speed. Let's see, we'll start it at the low speed and give it a shot. It's mixing this stuff pretty well. So I'm just kind of doing a basic blend of these potatoes right here. All right, there it is. And so here's kind of what the blade portion looks like. And, you always want to make sure you're handling this very carefully, especially when it's plugged in and all of that. Follow the proper safety procedures. And, again, this is a blender. It's not a toy, but you see that it does its job. So if somebody, maybe likes Star Wars and they like smoothies or soup or just blending things, different food items, this might be a good option for them. So this has just been a bit of a look at the Lightsaber Immersion Blender. This is by Uncanny Brands, and I'll link to it below if you're interested.